and towards the bottom of the paper, I had scribbled, "Please, stay awake," in giant letters. I didn't know what the hell that was supposed to mean, but I folded up the paper and stuffed it into my pocket. I quickly made my way up the staircase into the kitchen and went about my day as usual, keeping that drawing in my mind, trying to remember what it meant and why I'd drawn it in the first place. I looked outside and noticed it had begun to rain. I didn't want to think about the creature any longer, so I walked into my dimly lit room and plopped onto my bed. I fell asleep before I even knew it. When I awoke, it was exactly 3 a.m. This night was colder and darker than usual. The farm was soaked with rain from earlier in the evening. The moon was full and radiant. It almost didn't look real. For an instant, I glanced out of my bedroom window, and I could swear I saw something walking quickly through the yard. When it spotted me, it slunk behind a tree, as if it were trying to hide from me. It looked exactly like what I had drawn when I was a child. I ran into Uncle Kevin's room and began shaking him awake. "Kevin! Kevin!" He rubbed the room out of his eyes. "What's up, bud? It's late," he asked, bewildered at my excitement. I looked him in his bloodshot eyes and softly said, "I saw somebody in the yard." Kevin looked at me with hesitation. "No, you probably just saw an animal. Get back to bed." I know what I saw. This was no animal. Or at least, not one I'd ever seen. Not even in my worst fucking nightmares. I knew I couldn't tell him exactly what I had seen, as he would never believe me. "No, Kevin, it wasn't an animal. Please, it was a man. I think. Look, please, just go out and check." Uncle Kevin leapt up, grabbed his shotgun under the bed. "Alright, come on. Show me where he is. Let's try to not wake up your mom. I'll scare the fucker off." We went outside, and I pointed to the tree. I whispered to Kevin, "I saw him behind that tree." My uncle bravely walked up to the tree and peered around it.